Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am so sorry this took so long, but nonetheless, we're here. The Titans are back officially, and I have thoughts. So let's get to it. Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. So Titans is back. We have season 4, episodes 7 and 8. I just finished watching like maybe 10 or so minutes ago, and I really enjoyed myself. Once again, we start the season and we're off on a banger. They do this every time. The first 2 episodes are just up there, quality wise, writing, tone. And then right after that, we're back in the dookie. We're just back in the bowl. And hopefully that doesn't happen this time because the next episode is all about Gar. And I do not want Gar to be surrounded in a shit fest, you know? So we don't need that. But I will say right off the bat, episode 8 to me is way stronger than episode 7. I feel like episode 7 tried to do too much. Like we had too many breakaways that had nothing to do with anything. Tonally, it was kind of not necessarily all over the place, but I don't know, it was weird. Like I felt like episode 8, they got it down packed, they had their niche and they stuck to it and it was great. Like we open up with the aftermath of what happened in episode 6, right? So they're trying to figure out what's going on. There's no Gar. We get no Gar these first 2 episodes, which, you know, whatever. We're gonna get him in episode 9. So I'm not too upset about that. But at the same time, for all the breakaways that they had in episode 7, we could have found out what Gar was doing. Like, there's no reason that we had a whole scene dedicated to Bernard and Tim in the motel room, and we had nothing on Gar. Like, that was just utterly ridiculous to me. But alas, I think it's comical that Jinx just died. She just died, and that was it. Like, we're not gonna see her again, maybe. She just got her costume and died for nothing. That is so comical, and if I were the actress, I would feel some kind of way, because like, what? She didn't even get like a memorable, like, nothing. I don't know. It was just so Connor, he's back to being lone wolf yet again. I don't even think he ever stopped. So he literally just left. Like, he had the gall to blame Dick for what took place. Like, oh, look at your plan. And now we're in this predicament because you. And Dick was like, no. We're in this predicament because of you. We changed the plan to save your dumbass, and now you're blaming me? Oh, no. So then Connor he just left. He's gonna, like, do whatever it is on his own, because Lex left them a suitcase telling them where Trigon's horn was and something for Connor, you know, some dumb shit. Like, I don't care. I literally don't care. Like, his motivations into, you know, stepping into villainy, they still don't make any sense. He's still annoying. I don't understand his purpose. I'm over it. I'm done. Every scene with him was just so pointless. Like, when he met up with Mercy Graves, I'm like, are we really doing this? Like, I don't care. Like, and then we end episode 8 with him talking to Brother Blood. Like, for what? Like, what is driving you to sit and have a conversation with this man who has single-handedly, like, just dismantled your team and you? Well, at least Mother Mayhem did. But, like, still, it just, I don't get it. I don't care. Another thing I don't care about, so this is going to be quick, is anything dealing with Bernard. Like, we already know how I feel about Bernard. We know how I feel about Bernard and Tim. There's no chemistry. It's like 2 pieces of cardboard rubbing against each other. There's no spark. There's nothing. The fact that you had the reinvigorated motel scene dedicated to those 2, and just for it to fall to crap in the next couple scenes, it's just like, why? First of all, like I said, no chemistry. Second of all, we still don't know Bernard's age. Third of all, Bernard as a person is an asshole. He's literally a jerk. Like, he tried to discount Tim in episode 8 about basically having feelings and working off of those feelings, because I don't work off feelings. I work off data. And I'm sitting here like, How is this even conflict? Because you just slept with this man literally less than 24 hours ago, and you are incredulous to the idea of feelings and working off those feelings? Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Every time a scene came on, I groaned, and it took everything in me not to skip, because we don't want to see them. They don't need focus. Focus on Tim, who actually, I will say, Tim in these 2 episodes has contributed more to the team than he has his entire time of being here. They actually leaned on his intelligence. Funny enough, I know. And it was great. It really helped kind of put everything together when they were trying to, find Corey and Dick and bring them out of Call's Folly, right? It was good. I really, really enjoyed them utilizing Tim's intelligence. I feel like for a new watcher, it probably came out of fuck nowhere, because it's like Tim has never exhibited this kind of genius before. But I don't know. I didn't mind it. I'm not gonna hold you. Rachel. So I was watching this with Aaliyah, and we were talking about this. She mentioned how Rachel was just like a lot more confident in these 2 episodes. I would say mainly episode 8 for me. And I agree. Like, Rachel was really, I don't know, she was confident, she was snarky, she was witty, and it just played so well, especially during the fight scenes in episode 8, when she played those 2 guards against each other. That was great. I felt like, why haven't we had more moments like that? Because all of them are witty and sarcastic in nature, and I feel like they never used that to their advantage until this point in time, which was really fun to watch. The action scenes I felt like were pretty good. Most of them really just involved Dick, which, I get it. His fight choreo is amongst the best, so like, I'm not necessarily mad at it, but I do wish we would have had more fight scenes with other members. Yeah. Speaking of Dick and Corey, my babies, they had their moments. Oh, it was really nice to watch. Like, even in episode 7, Dick is just a lot more caring and worrisome towards Corey, just because of the prophecy and everything like that. And it was really sweet to watch. And then, of course, episode 8, which is basically all about them. Oh, I had my life. I'm not gonna hold you. It was just so nice. Like, when they had the recorders and they were like, put your memories in here so you remember who you are, you don't lose track, because, they were in Call's Folly, and they were slowly losing their memory and just their identity. And when Corey picked up Dick's thing and listened to it, I was like, oh, no freaking way. That they both basically said that they're in love with each other. And I'm like, oh my God. It was so good. Like, it was great. They held hands, they gave the look, she touched his face. I was like, oh my God, this is so good. Oh man, so many moments. I think my favorite being when, I think it was after they held hands, Dick was like, look, I would never leave you. That was great. That was, I love their moments. Separately though, I think Dick was great. I don't really have any complaints there. He's just been stepping it up as a team leader, and I have been really enjoying it, right? He's taken a back seat, which is what I wanted, and I love it. I really do. Corey, she's taken a front seat a little bit because she is at the center of this prophecy, and she's, understandably worried and kind of freaked out about the idea of having to die to save the universe. And we don't really touch on that as much as I would have liked, but maybe as the season finishes up, that'll be touched on, I hope. Let me think. Who else? Brother Blood and Mother Mayhem. I don't know that I have much to say on them. Like, he was just kind of there, and it was fine. Like, it wasn't terrible or anything, but Brother Blood was just there. And he's kind of finding out, oh wow, you can't trust Mother Mayhem. It's like the fact that you wouldn't believe Raven, your sister, Like, why would you not believe? You spent time with Raven. You spent like 2 seconds with Mother Mayhem, and it's like, oh, she would never lie to me. It's just whatever. But he was fine. It was not a big deal. It's not like the biggest thing in the world. Let me see. Mother Mayhem was still annoying. So I don't think I have anything else. Rating wise, episode 7, I would say like I would give it a 7 to a 6.5 to a 7, leaning more towards a 7. And then episode 8, I would give it a 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed episode 8. I just felt like there was a really nice balance with everything. And Aaliyah mentioned this as well. She enjoyed that about both of the episodes. And I think for me, episode 8 was just, it was just better. It was just better executed. So I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited to focus on my favorite Gar next week, or this week, this Thursday. I will not be doing in-depth review, as you can tell by the length of this video. I'm just kind of going through stuff that stood out to me and, you know, my overall thoughts. Yeah, I felt like the pacing was good. Cinematography was there. The lighting was leagues ahead. But again, they did this at the beginning of the season. They did it. They did, the first 2 episodes were just fucking peak, and then we had the crash. So I'm hoping that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I really enjoyed these episodes, and I cannot wait to see what's to come. Let me know what you thought of the episode, or don't. But either way, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.